Everyone's talking about Bitcoin. Bitcoin. Well, everybody wants to know, should I buy Bitcoins? Can I make some money on Bitcoins? Everything that you need to know about Bitcoin in a nutshell coming up in this video. It takes only 1 second to send an email across the world. Why does it take days or even weeks to send some money to another part of the world? Could it not be as simple as email? Well, that's what Bitcoin does. It makes it super simple. Bitcoin is a new way of transacting value and transacting money. Bitcoin is a decentralized cryptocurrency that enables a peer-to-peer network. That is, I can transact with you without any powerful intermediaries. Back in 2009, an anonymous person or persons by name Satoshi Nakamoto started Bitcoin. And now it's a worldwide network that accepts payments and receives payments across the world. This is what Bitcoin is basically. But what is in it for you and me? We'll get to that. Well, under Bitcoins, there's an underlying technology called blockchains. Blockchains are actually very simple. There are financial transactions happening across the world, and they are validated by people called miners, and they are put into blocks, and every day new blocks are formed, one block after the other, in a continuous system that is created so that these records are permanently fixed. Blockchain technology is changing the way people transact value across the world. Now, to know more about blockchain technology, which I believe is definitely the future, there's a link below showing how exactly this works. So like Bitcoin, there are other blockchain technologies available in the market that do the same process. There are other technologies called Ethereum, there is Litecoin, there is Ripple, and many others. Now, don't get me wrong. Now, Bitcoin is like any other asset, like gold, land, building, businesses, etc. The prices go up and down. There is a lot of volatility in the market right now. But the fact of the matter is, it's an asset that can help you transact value. One of the big questions everyone is asking is this Bitcoin thing going to be there in the future? Well, as long as governments or powerful institutions don't shut it down, it will go on. But the question is, can you really shut this stuff down? Because Bitcoin is such a technology. There is no office, there is no building, there is no person, there is nothing associated with it where you can catch it and shut it down. It is run by the people, by the participants in the Bitcoin network, handling the whole transaction, and people get the value that they should get on the other side of the coin. The reason people are using Bitcoin is it's a cheaper mode of transacting value, considering that there are less cuts, there are less intermediaries, and they see the value in that, and based on that, the value of the asset is increasing against the dollar or any other form of currency in the market right now. So they say, put your money where your mouth is. So will I put my money into Bitcoin? Well, for me, Bitcoin is a currency. It's a digital currency. Many people are using it as a mainstream currency, and people are using it to accept payments across the world. Now, Richard Branson has made a very interesting statement in this interview.
One can pay for a tour on Virgin Galactic up to the moon with Bitcoin. I think the Winklevoss twins have said that they would do exactly that. Do you think this is a currency that's really going to work eventually?
Well, I think it is working, and there will be other currencies like it that may be even better. But in the meantime, there's a big industry around Bitcoin, and people have made fortunes out of Bitcoin. Some people have lost money out of Bitcoin. Because I'm not foolish. I mean, if people have got lots of Bitcoins and they want to go to space, I'd much rather they spent that money on our spaceship. Whether I keep it in Bitcoins is another matter. But I'd much rather they spent that money on a Virgin Galactic spaceship than...
Yeah, so I'm very much in Richard Branson's team. I mean, if anybody wants to make great videos and they want to send me Bitcoins, please feel free. Bitcoin's accepted at VHT now. So that being said, I want to talk about the upside of it and the downside of it. Now, Amitabh Bachchan is known to have invested about $250,000 a couple of years back. And today, the same $250,000 is worth upwards of 17 million US dollars. Wow. Make the next film with bitcoins, my dear friends. Today, the value of Bitcoin is between $13,000 and $15,000 for one single Bitcoin. People speculate it could go up to $1 million. But meanwhile, do you really want to be an investor in Bitcoin? Well, that's a question depending on how you see your financial position at this particular point in time. If you're willing to take some risk and put some money into it and leave it for the long run, maybe it could be a good decision. But it all depends on what and how the governments and powerful institutions see this in the long run as well. If it's going to be something that is going to be an add-on value with the existing system, definitely more people are going to find value in the blockchain and in the Bitcoin network. I hope you found this video informative. I have shared the links to the research I've done in the description below. But what I really want to know is Bitcoin something that you will invest in? If you will, how do you plan to use it? And what do you think about Bitcoin in general? Until the next episode, it's me, Anthony Davis, signing off in style, Bitcoin style.